With the rapid development of hyper-technology came the Labor, a multi-purpose humanoid construction machine whose use spread into almost every field. However, this gave rise to a new threat to society, labor crime. The Tokyo Metro Police founded the Special Vehicles Section 2 within the Security Division to combat these ever-growing crimes. This was the beginning of the SV2 Patrol Labor, Patlabor units.
To the criminals under siege, you are completely surrounded. Seize this futile resistance and come out immediately. This perimeter is an impenetrable wall of iron. Even the gods give way before it. No matter what you think, you're fish in a bowl, birds in a cage. Give it up! Immediately!
Kazunori, please come out! Kazunori!
Unit 2 is requesting permission to fire.
Bring him in.
Just listen to the cries of your mother! See her tears? Your hostage, Mr. Koyama, has a family too! If you love your mother, stop making her cry! Release your hostage and come out immediately!
Up yours! You bastards called in my mom! How could you possibly know how I feel?
Where's our money, getaway car, and lunches? If you don't get him over here, I'll blow this guy's head off.
We can't meet such unreasonable demands!
We'll blow him away! I mean it! We'll shoot!
Here, you bastard!
You're public servants, people. Public servants. What do you think you're piloting? Great Mazinger? Dangeo? For Pete's sake, this isn't some robot cartoon whose main character is an autistic kid or some punk. Don't you get it? The top brass aren't thankful that Sakaki loaded a blank into the first chamber just to be sure. On the contrary, they're angry as hell. Some are even calling for the SV2 to be disbanded, and the media are having a field day. It's been decided to relieve you of duty for a while. Go to Fuji.
Fuji? By Fuji, you don't mean,
The Labor Personnel Training Camp, a.k.a. the Labor's Den. It's where you went to school. You are all ordered to report for retraining.
Stop! This thing's stuck.
This is all because you made us drag this thing along, because you wanted to show the cadets a real labor.
It happened because you weren't paying attention to where you were driving.
If you hadn't been so stupid, the wheel wouldn't have slipped, because we wouldn't be going down this road in the first place.
What? You...
Looks like we'll have to use the labor to lift up the trailer.
See? I told you it was a good idea to bring the labor along, right? Wasn't it? What's wrong with you? It's because of that labor we're in this mess in the first place!
They have a guy here who looks just like the captain.
I am the captain.
What the heck are you doing here?
I've been roped into overseeing your training. I think they're risking us getting stale, but what the heck? I don't know what you've been up to, but you need to go hit the baths.
Ah, I'm in paradise!
Don't you think it's strange?
What is?
Haven't you noticed? There aren't any cadets around.
Kids today are such pansies. I bet they get scared of the instructors and ran away.
Hey! What do you think you're doing? Oh! Hey! Get off of me! God! Hey!
Came here too, Captain Nagumo?
I'm sorry.
Are you sure about this, Shinchi? Aren't you betraying your wife?
I may be happily married, but I'm still a man.
Let's get to it then.
I'll get the mud out of your uniforms, so leave them out once you're done.
Sure. I don't remember there being anybody like that here.
Right, you wouldn't know him. They've cut the number of staffers, and right now, Mr. Jen is working as an all-around handyman.
Ah!
Kanuka! Jeez, Kanuka! What do you think you're doing, dressed like that? Huh?
It's gross!
Well, it's not blood. It's a fairly rare water-based paint used in paint bullets.
Paint bullets?
Paint bullets?
Hey, Mr. Sakuma, what's wrong?
Does that ring any bells?
No, nothing.
Damn! So it's just the prank played by some cadet.
The cadets are home for summer vacation. Except for Sakuma, who just left, and Mr. Jen, who is out shopping, the people in this room are the only ones here.
Then who on earth?
Captain Nagumo and I will deal with this. You have an early day tomorrow, so go eat and then hit the sack. Leaving the grounds at night is strictly prohibited, of course, but so is looking outside. That also goes for pillow fights and telling ghost stories.
They shut the water off at night?
Don't shoot. Don't shoot.
Who's there? Must be my imagination.
Don't shoot! Please don't shoot!
Cut it out! I'm not going, all right? Let go of me! Just cut it out! I'm a married man! What do you think you're doing? If you're looking for somebody who's not getting enough, go talk to Ota.
Huh?
He said not to look outside, right? I wonder who's piloting it. I don't think Ota or the captain is piloting it. This can't be a good sign.
Work it!
2, 3, 4, swing it!
Swing it!
3, 2, 3, 4, arms out!
Arms out!
4, 2, 3, 4, heads up!
Heads up!
Louder!
Heads up!
Left, 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 right, left, 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 right, right, left, 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 right, right, left, 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 left.
Wow, that really happened last night?
You didn't hear anything at all, Noah?
I was really tired yesterday. I fell asleep when I went back to my room after dinner. You too, right, Kanuka?
One was out cold in the hallway until morning, and the rest were cowering in their beds. Talk about pathetic. Maybe you all had the same dream or something, huh?
I saw her! I saw her with these two eyes, and I heard her with these ears. Just thinking about the voice scares me. Don't shoot. Please, don't shoot. Don't shoot.
We believe you. We believe you, okay? Just cut it out. But anyway, he's the one I'm worried about. Don't you think he hasn't been acting like himself lately? I can't help but think that he's trying hard to hide something that we don't know. Something that's connected to everything that's been happening since we got here. I wonder what's happening.
Okay, break's over. Let's move.
What are you doing?
Ditching. Come on, it'll be fun.
Hello?
Is anyone here? I guess nobody's around.
You're always screwing around. If we get caught, you take the heat.
You're the one who said you wanted some cold juice.
I never said that.
Coming.
Huh?
Hello. What can I get for you?
What's with you?
Just come on.
Asuma? Hey, is that you, Asuma?
Hey, old man. Long time no see.
You're still alive, I see, you little punk.
Yeah, I'm still kicking. Hey, you got a real babe working in there.
Yeah. So, what's with that getup?
What, this? Well, I made kind of a U-turn for some retraining, I guess you could say. And I got sent back to school yesterday. What's with you? What's with that look, huh?
Oh, it's nothing. So, you're back in school, huh?
You know something, don't you?
No, I don't know nothing. Nothing at all.
Tell me what happened at the school, old man.
Let go.
Everybody sweeping something under the rug. Spit it out. Right now. All of it.
Is this any way to treat your elder? Let go.
Out with it. Come on. Spit it out. Spill it. I want it all.
All right, I'll talk. I'll talk. Let me go.
We will now engage in mock labor combat. Maneuver set 107. No time limit.
Do it in one shot, Ota.
Go for it, Kanuka! Give
Come
it
on,
to
Ota.
Kanuka!
Come on, let's go.
Come on,
If you
Kanuka,
lose,
give it to
you're not
him.
getting any
Come on,
dinner.
Kanuka,
Got
come
it,
on,
Ota?
give it
You
to
better
him.
win.
It happened after your class graduated, about 2 months after the new class of cadets came in. They held a public mock combat match, coinciding with the conclusion of their first course of study. Police big shots, local officials, and the cadets' families were invited to the school grounds. She was sitting at the corner of the tent for the families. It happened in the blink of an eye. The fallen labor's gun went off, and she was right in front of the muzzle. It may have been a practice paint bullet, but she could never have survived a hit at that range. It was horrible.
A dud?
It's the same. It's just like what happened back then.
So tell me then, what happened next?
What do you mean, what happened?
What do you mean, what do you mean? I mean, what happened to the cadet who shot her? I want to know, was he punished?
This is where the story starts to get real ugly. They say that the cadet who shot her was her very own older brother.
That's truly ugly.
Hey, that's just what I said, isn't it? Half crazed, he picked up his sister's body with his labor and walked all three of them right into the lake that night. Man, I wonder why a story like that never got out.
The police have always seen themselves as one big family, so it's hard for them to air their dirty laundry in public. Pretty much everyone there was an interested party. Captains Goto and Nagumo are pretty much cops to the core, too.
But now everything seems to be coming together. The waterlogged ghost labor that was wandering the grounds that night, the paint from a paint bullet that got into the bath, the girl's ghost that Otis saw, and now the reoccurrence of that tragedy.
With all that's been happening to us in just 2 days, maybe all the cadets really did run away. Mr. Sakuma's certainly a brave man, all right.
And a crazy one.
But why? Why us? How come we're cursed? Why's the ghost coming after us?
Well, maybe you should try looking in the mirror.
Wait a minute, what did I do? I didn't fire during that match anyway. I let go of the control grips when I fell over. The labor's finger moved all by itself.
Well, it looks like we have an answer for whether or not that's true.
Here he is!
Shige!
Thank you.
Jeez, this stuff isn't very good. Did you use fresh leaves?
Drop it. What's the word?
I will start with the simple facts. For the moment, let's set aside the hardships I've undergone since arriving here after a long, dangerous, high-speed drive with Officer Izumi. I haven't even had a chance to take a bath. Alone, forced to work quickly, I began my hard work to restore Oda's reputation and shed some light on these inexplicable events. I ran a check on the entire labor, not just its startup disk. I found a ghost that was left in the labor's main computer.
A ghost?
Somebody tampered with the drive system in the labor's arm. Since I personally checked that labor before it was loaded onto the trailer, we need to take a look at the time between then and today.
You trying to tell me you can do that just by altering the program?
I'd have to give that a very qualified yes. But to actually do it at the Yes V2, I'm probably the only one who could do it. So when do we eat? Anybody hungry? So come on, let's eat, come on!
After what happened today, we completely forgot about it. What should we do about dinner?
What? Haven't you made it yet?
So where's this Jen guy? He's gotta be goofing off someplace.
Hey, good morning, everyone. Thanks for waiting.
Kanuka hasn't shown up around here yet.
That's okay. Let's go ahead and start. All right, everyone, settle down and listen up. I suppose you're wondering why I called you here this morning. The time has come to put an end to these ghost incidents that have plagued this training school for far too long.
You serious?
Yes, I am. Relax. Ghosts just don't exist. Would you do the honors, Miss Watson? This is a memorial picture from that public exhibition 2 months ago that we pinched from the instructor's room.
What?
And this is the victim of that unfortunate accident. However, we don't know her name. The next slide is of Maho Gondo, a 17-year-old girl who's been working part-time since about 2 months ago at Nakiyoshi Lakeside, a souvenir shop whose owner I've been friends with since my cadet days.
That's
They look exactly alike.
Officer Izumi and I snuck out last night and took this photo of her.
I hate to tell you this, Shinohara, but if this is just some wild yarn, you won't get off with just 7 laps around the grounds.
We obtained important testimony from Gozo Buchiyama, Nakiyoshi's proprietor, concerning the meaning of this surprising resemblance. That testimony, which we finally got from a reluctant Mr. Buchiyama, upon applying severe persuasion techniques, was...
Maho was such a poor girl. We're distantly related, so when her parents died, the year she started middle school, I took her in. She, her brother, and I lived together after that. Your friends have told you about the accident, right?
Then the victim of that accident was her.
Yes, she was her younger sister.
This may go without saying, but if it weren't for labor units and if they weren't armed like that, this horrible accident would never have happened. And I believe all of these strange events have occurred because this girl wants to point that out.
Whoa! Hold on! You've got to be kidding! Do you seriously think that a 17-year-old girl could write a complex program like that?
She had an accomplice, a man who hasn't shown himself yet, a man we passed by on the very same day we all arrived here.
Jen. You're talking about Jen, aren't you?
These are abandoned items we confiscated from his room. Are you ready for this? A magazine for data processing specialists, an empty paint bullet cartridge, a skull mask, and then this tape.
Don't shoot. Please don't shoot. Please don't shoot.
Further investigation into the connection between those two people will have to wait. But up until 50 years ago, Japanese police weren't armed. I won't reiterate the rules of their handling here, but I believe this incident is to make us rethink what guns are for, as well as to make us reflect on our actions, because guns or not, our actions can have grave consequences.
So, wait a minute. Are they going to be arrested, Captain Goto?
No one's going to be arrested.
Kanuka!
Even if we tried to, this Jen isn't anywhere to be found, and the accident victim's older sister doesn't exist either. Not only that, the mock combat accident that happened 2 months ago is itself a completely fictitious event.
Hey, now just what are you talking about? How about explaining that?
When you're uncertain, you should always start by questioning any information that is handed to you. If you examine the possibilities that follow only from that which you have personally seen and experienced, you'll always arrive at the truth. Circumstantial evidence, unsubstantiated testimony, and those 2 convenient abandoned items, all of these hinge upon one supposition. That is, the existence of the accident 2 months ago and the man named Jen. What if Mr. Gen never existed in the first place? What if the mock combat exposition concluded uneventfully? What if the girl in the photo and the part-timer were in fact one and the same? Let's start with the alleged Mr. Gen.
I'll get the mud out of your uniform, so leave them out once you're done.
You wouldn't know him. Mr. Gen there is an all-around handyman now.
He appeared unexpectedly and we were made to play along by someone especially trustworthy. Since no one has actually seen him, this makes him a very suspicious character. He is a fictional character created by Captain Goto's voice with Captain Nagumo in a co-starring role. And he has also never helped out with the cooking. And now the two girls. If you didn't know about the accident, you'd assume that they were the same person. Because we were told that the girl in the picture had died, we were easily taken in by the lie that they were sisters. The very fact that she is still alive provides irrefutable proof that the accident 2 months ago never happened. As for the mock combat program, it's quite simple. As Shige said, only he could write such a complex program. It follows then that Shige himself did it. Mr. Sakuma, who showed us how this non-existent incident scared him, is of course a collaborator. To sum up, everything was a fabrication, made up by everyone except the squad members, the trusted superior officers, the tough instructor from your cadet days, the young girl with the sad eyes, people whom you'd never suspect of lying came together to tell the same lie. That was your blind spot. They started off by making you believe in ghosts, and then made it more believable by denying it themselves. You divulge a little lie to hide a larger one. Even if you know that magic tricks and mystery books use the same method, if it develops to where you're actually drawn in, you unknowingly lose sight of the truth and your judgment is clouded. You follow the map according to a plot that's already been scripted. You collect the concocted testimony and items, and all you do is reach a fake goal that you yourself created.
But why? What for?
You said it yourself. The purpose of this is to make us rethink how we use guns and make us reflect on our actions. I understand your intentions, Captain, but I don't approve of your methods.
Your deductive work has been very interesting, Kanuka. But since you've got no hard evidence, same as Asuma, it's all just supposition, isn't it?
Come on in.
Oh.
Allow me to reintroduce our guest. This is Mahoko Goto, Captain Goto's niece.
Hello.
Hello.
Why?
Sorry, Uncle. I couldn't keep the secret. She was too good. I spilled the beans.
Sorry.
Please don't! Please don't shoot. Mysterious men spy on the labor hangar. An armed labor forces its way through a checkpoint. But the second unit's away on vacation. Something's happening in the snowy Tokyo.
Nog, let's go to Tokyo!
Next time, the SV2's Longest Day, Part 1. Target locked on.